Mr. Streamer, welcome to the chat. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Seiji Games, welcome. Yo, they have watch streaks now? Hell yeah. Now you can tell everyone how much time you've spent, we'll say spent, here at Newbornkilik stream. Nah, but that's an interesting one. Seiji Games, JJK Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the tier 3 as well earlier. Sage, appreciate it. Let's go ahead and hop in. So I have a thing that should automatically, when I pull up, God, there's so much stuff here. Where's the guide? There's the guide. And it didn't work. Well. Oh, there it worked. Oh, it does work. Wonderful. Now, I don't have to worry about accidentally leaving it open. Boom. It just comes up right when I need it. But anywho's it's what. Hope everyone's doing well. That's the power of macros, Sage. Good shit, good shit. Okay, but anywho's it's what. Where were we? Okay, this is entirely too small to actually read. I'm gonna have to adjust this. I wanted to get both pages on screen, but bro, that text is minuscule. Alright, let's do one of these and make it real big like. Well, that's uncomfortable. Because of the macro, I can't actually edit the thing. Because whenever I click off of it, so the macro is set so that whenever I click off of the window, it automatically makes it go away. Great idea, Newbornkilik. However, you better hope it's fucking perfect, or else you ain't seeing shit. It's fine. Everything else is scuffed about the stream. This may as well be too, right? Okay. Anyway, so we snuck into the castle last time. Shooting for dungeon number 2. Hopefully, we will see. Alright, where were we? Link surprised the princess as he emerged from the gardens. When she saw Navi, she knew that Link was the figure from her dreams. Reading is going to be a fucking disaster today, I can tell you that already. My dyslexia is all over the place. Okay, so we did all this. What was it after? Zelda knew that in her heart that the order of the realm was in peril. Link agreed to cast the evil out of Hyrule and protect the divine relic. The word of the princess carried great weight in Hyrule. Okay, great. Tells us about Impa. Gives us some information on what we can and can't what we can and can't do later. Okay, next, it wants us to go to Lon Lon Ranch. Alright. Lon Lon Ranch. Perched high atop a plateau in the center of Hyrule Field, the Lon Lon Ranch prospered from the fame of its prized cows that produced the most delicious milk in land. But its cows weren't the only animals deserving of attention. Lon Lon's horses were bred to be trusty steeds and capable companions to anyone who could tame them. Alright, Malon's gift of a song. Let's just go get Epana's song right now. Okay, after looking in the stables for Malon, Link was ready to give up, but oh fuck, I gotta go to the stables. It didn't say nothing about talking to this chick, by the way. Technically, I guess I probably shouldn't. But, yeah, I'm Impa of the Sheikahs. Yo, AI viewers, oh my god, let's go. Get fucking deleted, idiot. Banned. Chat, we've made it at the big times. Anyway, she's Impa of the Sheikahs. You are a courageous boy. You have headed out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. I don't know why she has this voice. This is the ancient melody passed down by the royal family. Remember that. Remember that. Chat, remember that. It's vital information. It's gonna be very... I guess you would be really lost if you didn't, like, make that connection. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a babby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully, boy. I'll only tell you once. How's she doing that? She's whistling. Some people apparently can whistle with, like... I don't know if they're using their fingers as, like, a spacer or what. Whistles don't sound like that? Sage, wake up. Wake up from your slumber, okay? You've been away from us for years. Please, wake up. You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, you'll be in trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. I'm just gonna start doing that whenever when I don't have something to say to somebody. Or like the conversation's ending. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land if I rule. Cardboard cutout of your pick. I don't know what that is. Axel, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you back, my guy. Welcome, welcome. Take a good look at that Death Mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stones of fire. He is alive. At the foot of Death Mountain, you'll find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. But your voice is changing constantly. You should talk to some of the villagers there. But alright, I gotta fucking talk to the villagers now. Son of a bitch. I gotta make a note of all the random stuff that I have to do that the NPCs tell me about, that I can't just look at the guide. Talk to... Ugh. Gross. Ocarina of Time at the end awoke the sleeper agent. That's very fair. Speaking of which, are we hype about it? The song that I taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to know this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. Yeah, finally, Ocarina of Time people are eating well. You know, except for the last time that we ate well, which was... like... when did the 3DS come out? Nah, it does seem sick. I'm sure they won't... Okay, so here's the thing. You have to take into consideration whether or not you're going to look at it from, like... from the lens of... fuck, I gotta go to Long Line Range. You have to look at it through the lens of whether or not you want to look at it as its own game, or if you want to directly compare it to Ocarina of Time. Because if you're going to directly compare it to Ocarina of Time, you're also completely... you're shooting yourself in the foot. I'm gonna be real with you. Because you are comparing it to a time when you didn't have to pay bills? Probably? And that is, you know what? I don't know about that. Oh, fuck. No, stop. Let me in, please. Before night falls. Don't think it's going to beat GTA 6 sales, though. Probably not even get awards. I mean, it's a remake. It is a remake of one of, like, the most beloved games of all time, but it'll be interesting to see. Alright, after looking in the stables for Malon, Link was ready to give up. Okay, we have to go through that roller coaster of emotions. He started to leave, but a delightful voice amidst the noise of galloping horses and talky cuckoos stopped him. He followed the melody to the corral where he found Malon singing sweetly to her filly, Epona. Or Epona. Sorry. I have to throw in an Epona just because it gets me the comments. As Link approached, Epona bolted. Malon saw this ocarina and taught him the soothing melody he heard her singing to win the horse's affection. And then it tells us about a bunch of future stuff. It wants us to go to Kakariko. Oh, God. I knew it was, but I'm still disappointed. Alright, let's go into the stables and be disappointed real quick. Was it Navi being annoying? Probably, as to why it didn't get 100%. I mean, to be fair, this is not a perfect game. And I mean that in the most literal sense of it is not a perfect game. It is a good game. I really like it. It's one of my favorites, probably for a lot of people. Yeah. I took you at what you meant. Man, I'm sure I'm disappointed in what's in here. Are you Malon? I can't believe that. I had a great income working for this dump of a ranch. This dumpy of a ranch? Because the owner's so lazy, I always have to do all the work. Yeah, that's called being a worker. That's the manager. They don't do shit. I had a hard-working Ingo should be in charge, not that lazy bum Talon. Man, I'm disappointed in what's in here. Oh, wait. She did actually say... Malon did say something about the ranch, didn't they? I always forget they actually mentioned the ranch. It never had to be? Exactly. Give us your best Luigi. Luigi's tricky. Let's think on that one. I mean, I'm down, of course, but... Mario's easy. Mario is easy. Luigi's a little harder. Because it starts to get into Waluigi if you're not careful. And then that goes into Wario if you're extra not careful. And then that goes into... somebody else. I heard you found my dad. How did he like the castle? Did he see the princess? Hee hee. Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee hee. You're awfully hee hee. You could go on to make a hit record. Something about Jackson? 5 of you? I don't know. Oh yeah. I have to introduce you to my friend, Fairy Boy. It stings every time. I wonder if they're gonna leave Fairy Boy in. Do you think they'll leave Fairy Boy in? That has very different connotations now. Although, I don't know. Maybe we've actually moved past it, having that negative connotation. Anyway, she's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Epona, isn't she cute? I'm trying real hard, chat. What are you, a fairy boy? Fuck, where does all this stuff go? I don't... No, I need the ocarina. I hate the fact that I, have to have things in a certain area or it feels wrong. Hi, I have this. What do you not do? You want me to step closer? Alright. It seems like Epona is afraid of you, fairy boy. That's a negative connotation? Yeah, where I grew up, it was a derogatory term for gay people. Because they were a fairy or whatever. I don't completely get it. I just know that was how they said it. Can I help you? My mother composed the song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing it together. I can't sing. My vocal cords have been destroyed. Is it still now? I don't know. Oh, what a cute ocarina. Are you going to play this song? Fruit was always weird. Yeah. So, fruit actually makes more sense to me. Because I think it comes from, fruity. Oh, you're not a man if you like fruity stuff. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with my fucking flavored vodka. It's just toxic masculinity bullshit. Deciding what you can and can't like, you know what I mean? But I think that's where the fruit one comes from. You gonna play a song with that ocarina? What do fairies eat in the forest? In mythology, what do fairies generally eat? Nectar, honey, and dew. At least that's what the great AI thinks they eat. I don't know where it got that information, and honestly, I don't fucking care. I just assumed that most, like, fairies and stuff, like, the fact that something would need to eat, right, is a very, I mean, not a human characteristic, but it's not a very magical concept. My pawn is very interested. Yes, yes, hello. I thought this was kind of weird, like, is Epona supposed to stop at some point? Okay, I guess they're just done. See, that's the kind of stuff you get here in Newborn. Don't trample me! I'm fucking dead now. Alright, so we went to the, fuck, I got trampled twice? What the hell is wrong with you? Alright, now you're doing it on purpose. Alright, where were we? Kakariko Village. Under the shadow of Death Mountain lay the village of Kakariko. The people of the village. Oh my god. I just realized that pillage... If you pillage a village, you hurt the people of the village. I doubt that's what it actually means, but damn. Anyway, the people of the village claimed that Impa had come to Kakariko long ago and thrown out the Gerudos. Were the Gerudos not always in the desert? Shit, man, I forget. Is this? I don't think this is canon, but it's still interesting. Although, every time that I've said that, someone has said, like, yeah, actually, that is referenced in the game somewhere. I don't know if this line specifically is true. I genuinely don't know. When Link first visited... Wait a minute. Okay, so the Lens of Truth, right? One of the main places that you can... So, like, Lens of Truth, Deception, Magic, that sort of stuff. Found in Kakariko Village. If it was a prior Sheikah settlement, well, Gerudo settlement, not a Sheikah settlement. I guess I'm sort of getting them interchangeably confused, but there are parallels, I guess, when it comes to like the Gerudo and using the Lens of Truth. You don't really use the Lens of Truth in much, but like the Shadow Temple, the Spirit Temple, the bottom of the well. Other than that, it's just for like secrets and stuff, I think. So I don't know. Interesting. Well, we gotta talk to some of the people anyway, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, the people of the village claim that Impa had come to Kakariko long ago and thrown out the Gerudos. When Link first visited the town on his way up to the mountain, he met strange but friendly people. The sunny face of Kakariko Village would change 7 years later. Well, that's a little menacing, don't you think? When you wear the Gerudo mask in front of Talon, it says it looks like his wife. Same with the Goron mask. Really? You don't have the Lens of Truth out permanently? Are you really playing the game? I don't. But that's just because... So, if I could just passively have it on, and like, yeah, like, it could drain magic, whatever. Although I say that, I actually used to run around with it a lot. I especially did it in Majora's Mask, when you could have infinite magic. I'd actually be interested to see how many people just ran around with the Lens of Truth out. So for me, my default, constantly draining your magic but you don't let it ride. I'll write it down. That's actually sick as fuck. OOT, but lens and die if magic. It's actually a really good idea. I think there was a skull troll in this tree. Also, was I just like safe from monsters in this one exact location? I mean, they're certainly pissy enough about it. Oh wait, I don't know that tech yet. No one's ever taught me about the transient properties of the crouch stab. Oh, but sorry, it's safe. We told her we're going to save Hyrule. Ooh, it does tell you. It does hint that you can do that right now. You beat the game without the lens? That's sick as fuck, actually. All right, we don't have Saria's song. Okay. We're getting conflicting information. Navi told us... Actually, I want to unpause this. Navi told us to... Let me go in town real quick so time stops. So the guide told us, and we're playing this as someone like who is using this guide and hasn't played the game. So any information that we have, we have. The guide's telling us to go to Kakariko Village. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't want us to go up to Death Mountain yet. But in-game, there's nothing that would tell you you need Saria's song yet, I don't think. Well, I guess Navi says it. Is Navi actually kind of useful to, like, a new player? Alright, letter passage. After talking to the people and catching cuckoos, Link knew it was time... I gotta catch the cuckoos as well. Does Navi supersede the guide? I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, it is in the game. It's decently helpful once you learned how to read. True. At the far gate of the village, he found a royal guard who permitted no one to pass unless so ordered by the royal family. After showing the guard Zelda's letter, Link headed to the mountain trail, leaving the safety of Kakariko Village behind. Wait. But then it takes us to Lost Woods? This is weirdly written. So it has this element here. We follow the mountain trail, and then boom, all of a sudden we're in the Lost Woods. Which is a little weird. Alright, well, I mean, I guess in this... Oh, fuck, I gotta talk to people. Hi. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm a clock soldier at Kakariko. Imagine that being your entire job. Just tell people the time. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castletown. Oh yes, it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads to Up Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up to the mountain. We should use Saria's song to talk to Navi. Yeah? I mean, that is kind of the idea behind this, is to sort of explore like some of the dialogue that people might miss. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright, so the guy told us to pick up the cuckoos, so we can do that. I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Well, I know why, but we don't know why, you know what I mean? Seeing a dialogue changes games have after completing a level/boss. Yes. Very fun. Alright, so she told me there were what? There were a couple more left? I'll find your cuckoos, but I'm also talking to people. Don't get too excited. It's not just you. Taking every fiber of my being to, I thought there was a cuckoo in there. To not Navi dive or do some crazy shit to get into the bottom of the well early. No, I don't know why I'm like this. Also, sick trick, just in case you didn't know. Alright, never mind, I messed it up. I'm terrible at the video game. I'll do it the right way. I'm not supposed to know how to do that anyway. But I'm pretty sure you can do that. Oh, stop running. Why are you running? I mentioned it recently in a, in one of our Project Warlock videos. Man, I really am just like... I have things that live in my head rent-free, and I just reference them constantly. Gonna play DBD. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. We'll see you around, hopefully. Chat, now that Axel's gone, let's talk about them and how they're kind of neat, cool, and a fun person. To see you in a few years? Damn. Unless. I thought there was a couple... There were a couple cuckoos that you needed another cuckoo to get to, right? Maybe you don't need it, but it's easier to do so. Like, I've never really questioned the way that I do this. I've just always done it this way. I don't even know if it's, like, effective or efficient. I don't know how else you would do it. Do not fall in that hole, dude. We'll reset all of our progress. Isn't the only way to do it? I think so. But I don't 100% sure know. I think when you're an adult, you can... I think you can go through the shop, but I don't think you can go through the shop right now. If anyone knows another way, let me know. I love finding, like, alternate things that I didn't know in video games. You can climb the tower and side hop onto the house. That's true. You can do it that way. I'm trying to think of, like, what the most obvious... Oh, there's two of you. I think that's, like, a more advanced way to do it, though. At least Kid Me would not have thought to... to do that shit at all. Come with me, my friend. I never really looked at how much they thrash about. Jesus, it's kind of fucking violent. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I think the game assumes you learn by playing. What? You can't just look at a guide? Do a YouTube walkthrough? That's silly. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them, so I can't really take care of them, and I'm kind of neglectful, but for helping me, I'll give this to you. I do that every time. If you go back and you watch me read this time, I always fuck that up in the exact same way, I swear. It's fine glass. It should be useful. Please take care of it. All right. So that'll get us the second bottle. So now it wants us to... What did I learn about the cuckoos? Oh, I guess it tells us about the cuckoos on the next page. We gotta visit the house of Skulltrolla, talk to people, we gotta go to the beggar, which I don't think we can... Oh, that's in the adult timeline. And then we're on to the Lost Woods. I never got the first bottle. I usually don't do this portion because it kind of takes a while and I don't really need it. What's in here? Oh, sweet heavens, it's an abomination. All right, what do you have to say to me? We all look like this because of the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse would be broken. Oh yeah, from Talon, that's true. I don't think it mentions anything about it, does it? Hold on, does it say to get that bottle? Oh, it does say you can. Alright, fair enough. We will have to go do that at some point. Ocarina of Time, but without fucking up the dialogue. Genuinely not possible for me. He's telling us about all the stupid spiders or whatever. If you break the curse on my family, we'll make you very rich. Isn't that what got you in the trouble in the first place? This whole greed bullshit? Also, was this house, like, this way before you moved in, or did you make it that way? I thought there was a guy. A guy in blue that would wander around here. They had to get rid of everything? Why? Because it was too grossed out by the fact that they're disgusting spiders? I'm being very judgmental right now, and there's no need for it. This used to be the Great Impish house, but she doesn't live here any longer. It's now open to all villagers. You're free to go on in. Oh, that's nice. This village used to be a Sheikah village, but the Great Impa opened it to everyone. Okay. So, hold on. So that definitely contradicts this. People of the village claimed the Impa had come to Kakariko Village long ago and thrown out the Gerudos. So that would imply that the Gerudo and the Sheikah were alive at the same time, and I don't know. Something about that doesn't... I mean, I'm sure they were alive at the same time. I'm trying to look for anything that makes this claim true. You know what I mean? Well, it did say she opened it to everyone. And the Gerudo are very sort of closed off. Hey, kid, you always enter other people. This is Impa's house? You bitch, get out of here. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Oh, well. Did you see a lady behind this house? She's going through hard times. Oh, well. If that lady asks you about chickens, you should listen to her. Maybe they got thrown out during the war? Yeah, I mean, probably, right? Okay, so here's what I think, right? War's happening. Royal family needs more real estate, more space. They throw out the Gerudo into the desert, right? They displace them. Who gives a shit? Whatever, go away. Then, after the war is done, Impa then sort of repurposes this village as, you know, a whatever place for anyone. Wow, it's so accepting and stuff. But the malice, oh, that's a fun word with Breath of the Wild in our minds, right? The concentrated hatred or whatever, you know, cause the one male born every 100 years to be the reincarnation of Ganondorf, to seek revenge on the royal family for throwing them out. So, in essence, they're trying to throw the Hylians out because the Gerudo were thrown out from Kakariko Village. That's completely unproven. The guide is probably not canon, but it's a hell of a lot of fun when you assume it is, right? Actually, maybe some of the builders will know something. I mean, they're not going to know old stuff, right? I don't think they say anything. Can you stop? All day long, we're working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while before everything is done. Our boss works us very hard. Yeah, well, he sits there and yells behind a tree. He definitely doesn't seem a little weird. That's okay. I'm the boss of the carpenters. That imp hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition, you know what I mean. My workers are just running aimlessly around. Maybe if you gave them orders. And actually gave them something to do. Even my own son doesn't have a job and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you. You're doing a lot of work yourself there, bud. What's this lead by example thing you're talking about? I don't know. Couldn't be me. Ooh, another really old person that might have some information on this is the potion lady. She might have some information on it. Also, apparently you're supposed to be able to pull out a Deku stick and something special will happen if it's around butterflies. I think there's a Sheikah stone that says that at some point, but I never knew what it meant. Does anyone have that information? Like, I think a couple times I might have seen it, them like, no, we don't know about this. We can't talk to this guy yet. Yeah, no idea what they were talking about with that. Granny's potion shop closed. Gone for field study. Please come again. What does that mean? I'm confident that that is true, what I said, but I don't remember which stone it was. This is a secret tool we'll be using later. What exactly is Grandma studying? Bro, she's out getting high as fuck. Literally doing drugs, probably. To see, like, hey, does this shit have any medicinal properties? That is exactly what she's doing. She is refining the process of the medicinal mushrooms. Whoa, wait, what did that say? Hold on, he was saying some shit. Who's there? What a bad kid trying to enter from the rear door. Such a bad kid. I have to tell you some juicy gossip. Oh, wow. The boss carpenter has a son. He's the guy who sits under the tree every night. Okay. Don't tell the boss I told you that. Okay, so the father's there during the day. The son is there during night. It's weird how... So... I probably know this game better than, like, most games that I've ever played, right? It's weird how when you approach it from a new player's perspective, you actually learn a lot. Yeah, that makes, like, that kind of seems like one of those, like, yeah, obviously, if you actually pay attention to the game, you're going to learn things about the game. But it's just interesting, right? Also, it completely changes the vibe of stream. Right, what do you have to say? The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Oh, I see, you're just a kid. You can't read yet. You're dumb and stupid and can't read yet. You're only 10. Brother, I would absolutely destroy you in a duel. Right. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Link. He's under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go through now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wahahaha. Bro's got that Waluigi dialogue. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It's an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castletown Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Alright. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. Think you're good to go already. Don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it. Just because of the great tip I just gave you, I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop? Just opened in Hyrule Castletown Market. Everyone's talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So, could you go and get a mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job. You know, you're kind of an asshole for someone who's an asshole. Anyway. So it specifically said, after showing The guard Zelda's letter. Link headed up the mountain trail, leaving the safety of Kakariko Village behind. Alright, we gotta do this. It is a sick mask, dude. I adore the Keaton mask. I'm pretty sure he gets the Keaton mask. Alright, so we did the cuckoos. The House of Scroll Trollos, we talked to people. Now it wants to go to the Lost Woods. Which, wonderful. All of his life, Link had heard tales of the Lost Woods, but until his great quest began, he had seldom had the reason to go there. When at last he stepped under the magical bogs of the wood, he heard a strange beckoning music that led him deeper. Wherefore art thou? After meeting Zelda in the castle, Link was reminded by Navi to seek out his best friend, Saria. Back in the forest village, the Kokiri told Link that Saria was waiting for him in the usual place, but all the hero knew about that usual place was that it was somewhere inside of the Lost Woods. Was it not? Would he not know where it is? Yeah. I guess the Lost Woods are weird, right? Anyway, somewhere inside the Lost Woods, and so he set out to brave the woods and find the Sacred Forest Meadow, never suspecting that in the dim future he would revisit the meadow, but on a very different quest. That's kind of menacing. Okay, it talks about monsters in the meadow. On his way to the Sacred Forest Meadow, Link encountered a few less than friendly creatures In fact, the Deku Scrubs had set up ambushes for him, a hail of Deku nuts that pelted Link whenever he rounded a corner. The Wolfos were even more cunning. They hid in a secret grotto and attacked Link when he tumbled in by accident. You know, that's interesting. There is actually a secret grotto here. And I think the implication is that the Wolfos are coming out of that grotto. But there are places where Wolfos are where there aren't grottos. So I think that's just a clever way for the writer of this guide to tell you, like, hey, there's a little secret there. It's a bit of a secret. Okay. So we'll get there, we'll get to the Wolfos, and we'll call it good. Restart. Right. So you remember how I said we might be doing the whole temple? I don't know about that. This is taking significantly longer than I thought, and I only had about an hour. But that's what this is all about, you know? Exploration, fucking around, maybe a little bit of finding out, obtaining 80 rupees so we can just go get the shield real quick. A cardboard cutout of your pick? I still don't know what you mean by that. Like a pickaxe? An ice pick? What do you mean by that? I don't need this anymore. We'll go the long way, it's fine. What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? I don't know. Means you pick the cutout you want? Oh, brother, I don't have space for a cutout. I hate to say it. I literally changed nothing, by the way, between the first and second shot. It just decided it wanted to give me 100. That's my controller's drifting, which is actually very possible. This thing's kind of old at this point. Cool, you're great. You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give you a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. So if you come here, this would be your first introduction to a Deku Scrub. And he's kind of chill as fuck. It's a shame the rest of them were kind of rude. Over here, hoo-hoo. It's like half Mario, dude. Link, good to see you again. Listen to this, hoot hoot. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon a sacred forest meadow. That's important. It's in color. Pay attention to it. Also, underneath his eyes, he has, like, his markings or whatever. It kind of looks like he has another set of eyes. Doesn't he? I can't unsee it now. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune. You always thought those were other eyes? That's right? Do you want to hear what I said again? No, I've learned your tricks, Owl. If you are courageous, you'll make it to the forest just fine. If you're not, you'll perish surely, however. Anyway, just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoot, hoot. Oh yeah, that just clicked. It just hit me. Also, when I was a kid, I didn't have sound. And I didn't know that you could just look at, like, clearly this one is different from this exit. I used to go like, I would just walk up, be like, oh, okay, this one's safe. And pull that stuff. Can't wait for them to make the owl more annoying, of course. Forget if there's any relevant secrets around here. I don't think the business scrubs around here do anything. No, get out of here. Ah, you bitch, you stole money from me. I pushed B. B for bargain, am I right? Alright. Sleazy salesman. God damn it. Old CRTs and shitty cables? I mean, yeah, probably. It also never worked here. I probably just wasn't paying attention to it, right? Yeah, he doesn't come out of a grotto. What are you talking about? The grotto's right here. Like here-ish, not over there. So it probably is just flavored. Oh god, this is where most of my single hit runs end. That or Baronade. Alright, leave me alone. I'm busy. My no-hit practice. It's happening. Oh! Gotcha, bitch. Oh, get out of the way. I'm busy. Why are they so mean? Also, I think the guide also said something about, like, Deku Scrubs being... It said some unhinged shit about Deku Scrubs, too. Which is really why I don't think it's canon. It was like they're corrupted plants by the Ganon's influence or something. Which I'm pretty sure is just entirely untrue. It's just a race. Where was it? It was up here. It was way... Yeah, the cursed weeds. Oh, well, maybe it was something different. Hold on. Oh, fuck. There's a cutscene going. Alright, take me back. I'll find it later. Where was it? The tune of the temple. At the top of the stairway in the Sacred Forest Meadow, Link found Saria at last. She sat upon a stump of an old tree, playing a simple song in her ocarina. Link rushed forward to greet her. We just missed that, unfortunately. Playing a simple song on her ocarina, Link rushed forward to greet her. It was then that she taught him the song that would call her no matter the distance that separated them. Please don't forget this song, she told him. Play Saria's song and you can talk to me at any time. He nodded, knowing he would return to the meadow one day. When he departed, he noticed the ladder leading up to the top of the hedge maze. Looked like a good way to avoid the dangers on the ground. And then we're going to the Gorons. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. Maybe it's talking about the evil ones? Yeah, that could be. Like it really just agitated them, pissed them off. I kind of just figured they were territorial like most things, you know? Eventually leave you alone. Perhaps the Great Deku Tree's good influence combats the bad influence inside them. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, sure, who knows? This place will be very important to both of us one day. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk to the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Don't do it. Huh? How boring. Come on, let's play along. Okay, try to follow. Free will is an illusion, chat. Absolutely an illusion. Ready for the song that cures depression? Clinically proven. It is a good song. Real talk. But, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? No. When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. This is just a cell phone. You've just given me a cell phone. Without any apps. Yo, did this game fucking predict cell phones? Oh. When did this game come out? Cell phones weren't really a thing when this game came out. Like some of the really, really old ones, maybe. And you dial her for Darunia. Boom. When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. I think if you do it here, she gets like... She doesn't get mad at you, but she's just like, what are you doing? You want to talk to Saria, right? Talk to Saria. Link, this is Saria, can you hear me? I don't mind talking to you using the Ocarina's magic, but I'd really like to talk to you face to face. You want to talk to Saria again? Yeah. I don't mind talking to you. Okay, she just says the same thing. No. Forget what Navi says now. Because we don't know about... Really? Oh, then do you want to talk to me? Yes. Impa said that the spiritual stone of fire is somewhere on Death Mountain. Okay. Great information. Thank you for that. Very good. Forget if flashing them does anything. I don't think so. No. I know bombs do. You guys are still running around like crazy? Guys, I haven't hurt you. You're fine. Just go home. Go home. You're drunk. Gives you the same dialogue as the hey listen stuff. I wonder if at one point... So, I never thought... Of course, I also didn't play with audio. I never thought Navi was that annoying. But again, I never played with audio. And, you know, when I play the game now, I'm generally going at a pretty quick pace. This isn't the best example. But, I mean, I guess if she's just, like, saying the same things over and over again, like, it's a good reminder. I wonder if when the game wasn't play-tested, people were getting confused and forgetting that Saria's song could essentially tell you where to go. It also doesn't tell you that you can talk to Navi with Saria's song, like, at all. You learn an Ocarina song from Saria. That melody seems to have some mysterious power. Hoot! There may be some other mysterious songs like it that you can learn in Hyrule. I forget what his voice was. I don't know. Whatever. If you hold the Ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff would appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. Or just guess, who cares? It's all nebulous anyway. I also suggest that you play even like when a score is not displayed, just like this. Hoot, 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 hoot. Want to hear what I said again? No. Okay. Advice on what to do via Saria and Navi is good enough help for... Yeah, for sure. I would assume it was just like a focus group thing, right? Or like a playtest thing. You know? you bring it home to your kid or whatever. It's like, hey, try out this new game. And they're like, I don't know what to do. Or like you haven't played in, you know, a handful of weeks or whatever. Because, I mean, you know, gaming becoming like kind of mainstream is a fairly recent thing. Like, I think when this game was released, you know, you might like play it after work, and like you wouldn't play it probably for very long. But we are a little different, but you know, the older people. Anime with the great shift. Exactly, exactly. I am going to go grab the Deku Nut upgrade really quick, because I have a feeling this game is going to, or this guide rather, is going to take us all around the place. So I'm pretty sure this is the Deku Nut upgrade. Going to the left. Hi, bud. What happens? So what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He might be our friend if we do something. Maybe. Forget what he wants. You know Shari's song. We should be friends. Here, take this. Sick. Phew. Oh, he's just chill now. What luck. Miss when anime and gaming was for weirdos? Now it's just Twitter people. I get that. But at the same time, like, imagine like if we were growing up right now, right? You'd have so many more people to play video games with. Deku sticks. Ew, no way. Get out of here. I thought that was Deku nuts. Big difference. Yeah, I mean, I think the overall acceptance in most people's pastimes is generally a good thing. And if you're not in that fandom, then it doesn't really matter. First kid in my class to call Minda cute. Oh. Such a bold claim for children. How could you? You always assumed the Lost Woods background music was from school kids playing their flutes. Sure. In Twilight Princess, that's kind of that kind of is exactly what it is, actually. So that is not without merit. And I don't think specifically it's always that, because I'm pretty sure there's... No, Saria's song actually isn't the default track in Twilight Princess. It's like, no, it is, but it's got more piano in it. I think. I don't remember for sure. What are we supposed to be doing right now? Actually, let me get to a safe place. Am I just safe here? Do the enemies just not bother you if you don't want them to? What is this? Okay. Death Mountain. Rising above Hyrule with its crown of smoke, Death Mountain put a chill of fear into even the most courageous souls. But the mountain was also a place of mystery, and Link would find friendship there as well as dread. I hate these things. They're so gross, dude. The Tektites. Icky. As Link left the gates of Kakariko behind, I think it's interesting, so it would imply that this was thrown in later, this chunk of it. Just because this picks straight up from where Kakariko left off. This one's okay. I don't like spiders and stuff. Also, they put the blue Tektites here instead of the red ones, which are in Death Mountain. Just saying. Actually, they're red. They only take one hit. Imai, welcome to the stream. Welcome. It has been 500 years. It has been a while. Someone was just saying how at the end of the trailer when they played those 3 notes from Zelda's Lullaby, it must have awakened some sleeper agents or something. But anyway, the Trail of the Gorons. As Link left the gates of Kakariko behind and trudged up the steep mountain path, he became wary. Ahead, a spidery Tektite waited for... Yeah, that's the problem. It's spidery. Waited for him. 2 swift strokes of his sword were enough to dispatch the creature. Eventually, Link came to a tunnel blocked by a boulder. Suddenly, what he had thought to be another large rock stood up and introduced itself. It was a Goron, and sadly, it was starving. That's sad. Apparently, the boulder blocked the only source of food from the Gorons, and they were too weak and too afraid to move. Oh, they were too weak and too afraid. Interesting. Back to your Zelda hyperfixation? That's fair. I wouldn't say I'm in hyperfixation mode about it, but actually they did... the fucking guard did say we can go get the shield. I need 10 rupees. Doesn't actually give you the discount unless you have enough to buy it outright. Been enjoying Echoes of Wisdom? Hell yeah. I have been pretty bad about... I haven't played many Zelda games. I've been hitting the indies a lot more. Doing a lot of FPS games. Found a new character to fixate on? Who is it this time? Master Koga. Yes, yes. Do you mean which iteration? Because I'm pretty sure... I think there are different iterations of him, I think. Welcome. Talk to the owner? Current hot seller is the Hylian shield, but it might be too big for you, kid. Show you. I might be thinking of his underling. I think he had an underling in the spin-off games, but I don't remember for sure. You heard about us from the god at that Death Mountain gate? Well, I have to give you a good deal then. Suga, that's it, yep. Alright, we got the Hylian shield. The game said to go do that. How much did he actually give us off? It was 80. Hold on. It's 80 rupees. I had 90. I don't know how many I had. Did he actually give me my discount? Brother, what the hell's wrong with you? I heard a rumor that there's a monster that eats Hylian shield somewhere out there in the world. Have you ever seen it? I always thought this guy, fucking dork-ass guy. I'm drawing him a lot lately. I've been trying to get into drawing. I don't know, man. It's hard. Do we do Bombchu Bowling? I don't think we have enough money to do Bombchu Bowling. Did the guy ever say to do it? You can do it? I mean, I'm sure, right? I just gotta stick with it. Zzz. Bowling is locked? Oh, I'm sorry. We're not open for business yet. Oh, that's lame as fuck. Right, because we don't have the thing. Can't wait to see her in the remake? Sage out here. You probably can't wait to see her in the remake either, am I right? So, I jest, but also, I'm really, really interested to see what this person was supposed to wait, or supposed to look like. Like, is that her mouth? Or is she just like, is she so hunched over you can't even see her mouth? I'm not really sure. It's odd. You're posting the DC? Post what in the DC? What's up? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we just needed to get out of here. We got all the stuff we needed. So are you one of them? Yeah, sure. You could post them in the art area of the Discord if you want. All right, what does it say? A third market in the remake? What do you mean? Tektites. The Goron seemed immune to the Tektites that lived on Death Mountain, but one bite would hurt Link terribly. He learned to attack them while they jumped and were still midair. It's kind of a weird way to handle them, but I mean it's accurate. Although the Tektites weren't a rich source of rupees or hearts, they did provide a small amount of treasure. Talking about the Death Mountain and stuff. Yeah, in the Discord there's a quotes, clips, and fan art thing. Just anything art related, pretty much. Inside Goron City, further up the mountain, Link encountered more Gorons. Several of them came tumbling down the trail like giant stones. One of them actually bowled over Link. He could... I gotta do that now. Before he could step out of the way. After dusting himself off, Link continued to climb until he reached the Great Cave. When Link first saw the rolling Gorons rolling down the mountain, he didn't know what they were. He soon learned that he could dodge the rollers to save himself from injury. Gorons, okay. First met the Gorons, he was amazed to find a race that ate rocks. But he supposed that the rocks made a better diet than some of the other things he could imagine. Besides rolling and eating top sirloin rock, Gorons loved music and dancing. You could say that Gorons invented rock and roll. Okay, alright. We got a clever guy here. Real clever, this one. This is interesting that they talk about the top sirloin rock, though. Edible, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You said you had a new video coming out soon, I think? Isn't top sirloin rock something in, like, actually something in Majora's Mask? I wonder if they got that idea from this guide, or if it's just kind of an idea that they had. I don't necessarily know which one's more likely. Or if maybe it was a cut item or something. So, what if instead of playing Saria's song, we had to go on a little quest to get him like a really good piece of rock or something? They probably cut that out. Kome and Katoke? I don't know exactly what that voice is, but we'll do this one. Anyway, so maybe they thought that because the Gorons were starved, actually just giving their leader some food was probably not the best idea. It's kind of insensitive, kind of shitty really. But, I don't know. Wait, we have to kill one of them while it's still in the air. There. We've made it. When the game drops voice acting, we'll see how accurate it is. Yes, we will. Hello. Oh my god, it stood up on its own 2 feet, I think. What are you? Can I fucking help you? Anyway. I am one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live in Dead Mountain. Look at that huge boulder. We couldn't eat it ever. It's impossible. It blocks the entrance to the Dongle's cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor. This is not the voice I would normally give him. A Gerudo in black armor used his magic to seal the entrance to that boulder. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. Don't take much longer to get there, even on foot. What about on back? Because you're rolling? Alright, chat, we have to get hit by at least one Gar on the way up. You know, someone's probably tuning into stream and thinking, this is this man's voice. This is weird. Why is he doing this? Who made him this way? They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of that mountain. Don't you want to see her? Bro is thirsty. God damn. Oh yeah, she's going to be in the remake too. We'll see what they do to that. No way they give her the pointers. Oh no, I've been damaged. What do we think about Child Link getting the Triforce immediately? I think it's... Okay, that's... Voice is done. I think it's one of those things, right? I think he's always had it. It's just kind of didn't manifest itself until later in his adventure. I don't think it's that weird. Because I think, so... I'm trying to actually think. So he clearly doesn't have it now. I think it's like on the, Isn't the whole point that it splits apart because Ganondorf touched the full Triforce and it broke? I mean, that could be. I don't know on that one, honestly. Where he was just destined to have it? That could be. That could be. I could see that. Alright, what's the guide say? I do think you're right, Imai. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I do remember them saying something about it. Like, if someone with an evil heart touches it, then it goes evil or something. Or like, evil things happen. Goron City. Once inside Goron City, Link heard the Gorons telling the same story over and over. The source of food was in the cavern that was now guarded by King Dodongo, a fearsome beast from the mists of time. The Gorons needed Link's help. If they have an unbalanced heart, it splits into 3. But, okay, yeah. I mean, that could be. It could be like good or evil. It doesn't really matter. If it's unbalanced, then it splits. I'm not exactly brushed up on that one, unfortunately. The Gorons had mentioned how dark things had become ever since the arrival of the Dodongos. Link found unlit torches everywhere, but no burning flames. Link, please calm down. I'm trying to talk. Found unlit torches everywhere, but no burning flames. Peering about in the gloom, he noticed a royal crest on the floor before a locked door. He tried playing the song there, and the door magically opened. Inside, he found lit torches that he used a Deku Stick to ignite the outer door. I like how that's what they bring to this. Oh yes, inside is not the leader of the Gorons. It's the... It's finally a torch you can use. Hey, it's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came here to eat the red stone. Well, too bad it's not here. What? That's not why you're here? Why I was here. Are you looking for the spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious looking red stone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay to just give it one tiny little lick. So I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that red stone. Big Brother has shut himself in his room saying, I will wait here for the royal family's messenger. It implied that we should talk to people too. Big Brother has shut himself in this room saying, I will wait here for the royal family's messenger. Okay. The physical Triforce that grants a wish. Wait, what if, hear me out, the lore is all over the place? Why was he waiting for the messenger? He's probably, sorry, the guy didn't say anything about talking to you, old man. I gotta fucking go. See you later. I have more important things to do. I gotta light up your city. It's so drab in here. What if the Lord... I mean, I didn't say it. You said it. Spin! I wish I knew why that happened. It's one of my favorite things about this. This game. It's just the random little No! Alright, do it again. The random little things that happen. Like, if you pull out a ball... So, the Gerudo warrior at the end of the Gerudo challenge... Well, not the Gerudo challenge, but after you finish freeing the carpenters. If you change your tunic, she will also change her tunic color. If you pull out a bomb, it'll just constantly flash. I love little things like that. I don't know if I would call it... I guess it's an oversight, right? But it's just like fun little things. Like, why does Link spin if you do that? Will he do it in the remake? Probably not, and I'll be very disappointed. Alright, what do we need here? Okay, we lit the way. We did the path to the woods. Got to reach back to the chamber. This is interesting. A Link to the Future. So this is the segment, and it once in a while will mention things you could do here when you become an adult. It mentions this portion here. Once Link learned the Song of Time as an adult, he discovered that he could make a block appear in the lava pit in Goron City. From the top of that block, he found he could use the long shot to reach the back of the chamber where he dropped into the grotto with a business script. Why does it say the giant's knife? That's not a thing. When he revisited the city, he caught a young Goron in a bomb blast to make him talk. Link learned that it was Darunia's son, and that Darunia had gone to save his people from the crater. Gave him a tunic. Okay. Look at this fucking unit. Super into Club Penguin before clawing back to Legend of Zelda? Fair enough. Hello?
What the heck, who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, and you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status that he's been treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested Dodongo's cavern.
It's called Dodongo's Cavern. They're just home. They've retaken their land, essentially.
We've had such a poor harvest of our special crop, the bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage.
I would recommend an electric guitar if you're having a rock shortage. The guide made the joke first. I'm just capitalizing.
This is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. This is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from...
What, Navi? Impa said that the spirit... Shut up. You would also be... Yeah. No, I mean, look, if I were starving, I'd probably be in a pretty bad mood, too. I get it. He's just slightly unhappy. It's whatever. Had a giant Dodongo? I mean, yeah, but that would still imply... Yeah, damn. So King, that's actually really interesting. King Dodongo, right? This massive Dodongo pitiful by comparison of the jaw of the Dodongo that we actually go into to get to the boss chamber. I never really, I guess, put that together. That was a big boy.
Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. It's that easy, guys. Just remember, it's always just that easy. Just like that. It's gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Gerudo. I am the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? I'm still starving, but, you know. What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? God damn, everyone wants this fucking stone. A spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not gonna give it to you that easily if you want it so badly. Why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I'll give you anything you want, even the stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving to you in return for anything, but you know, you can take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A.
That is an extremely taxing voice. You might not think so, but it is. Wonder what slayed that thing? Bitch, fucking, it slayed it all on its own. No, it's true. Just noticed the OT 3D art in the thumbnail. Yes. It just looks nicer. Also, simply welcome to the stream. How's it going? I don't know why I came in here. I just wanted to. Sounded like fun, I guess. And usually, if I need a thumbnail, I'm probably going to pick the 2011 stuff. Of course, with the new game coming out, I might use that for thumbnails too. Oh, we don't get many visitors way up here. Where are you from? The forest. What's a forest? Eh? It's where a lot of trees and plants grow? Now I'm even more confused. Nothing grows around here besides the bomb flowers. We don't have seeds or nuts around here either. Even deku sticks are very scarce around here. I know a trick to conserve sticks. If you light a stick on fire, it'll burn the ashes. Press A to put it away before it completely burns. That's not the dialogue box you wanna stick around on. Anyway. Well, it's yeah. You know, you enjoy that, buddy. I'm very proud, very happy for you. He's expressing himself. No, oh yeah, no, they do mention the fucking buttons on the controller, don't they? I always forget that. Oh, well, it was never gonna be that easy, right? But yeah, it's a kid's game, by the way. Okay, well, I don't even need to do this. I think it's just money. It doesn't matter. All right, so I probably won't actually start Dodongo's Cavern. We'll open it. It's a piece of heart if it lands on the happiest face. Fair enough. What do you mean lands on, like, if it's just... Oh, I think the camera goes to a specific way. And it's whatever face is facing the camera. Some didn't have volume. Dude, I am one of them. You want to know what... So, if you want to know how I played games, it's like that. This is how I played it. Oh, sorry, hold on. This. Why though? Because I was poor. no money. I was just happy to have a TV that worked. And I've told this story before. Whenever my friends would come over and they didn't know, sometimes they would turn it up because they thought, oh, like, it probably just needs to be turned up, and they forget to turn it back down. And then randomly, 3 months later, the sound would just kick on for like 20 minutes. Scare the shit out of me. Absolutely insanity. Hold on, I want to go back and read that comment. What was that? $1,998 had a... I love that way of denoting the year. That's awesome. You couldn't have the volume at 1. It was 0 volume. Like, the volume did not work. The speakers did not work. You have a question for me? No, go away. No. I'm not implying that my parents thought that having the... Oh, son of a bitch. Having the sound on used extra like power or anything like that. But yeah. With that in mind, I do have some stuff I need to do in a timely manner. So, haven't played this game in years. I still remember this kind of stuff. It imprints on you. It really does. But anyway, I gotta head out for the day. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. It does help me out an awful lot. If you enjoyed your time here, please consider hanging out. Not right now, but just like in the future at some point, you know. But anyway, with that in mind, thank you everyone for stopping by. I'm Newbornkilik, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.